Right then, welcome back everybody to GFR. It is round 9 this weekend, I believe. Let me just check that it should be round 9. We are out here for it is round 9 here for GFR, back after the break, and we are out here in Las Vegas this weekend with 19 drivers on the grid. It's going to be an absolutely brilliant one this weekend, and also with the absolutely horrible news we found out about the Ligo and Itaki with the horrible thing that's happened to him. Really is, and our hearts go out to him completely. But today we do have a few things in honour of him. We have the formation lap where I can't remember who was going to lead that. Let me just take a look. It was we have. Oh, never mind. That's going to be next week. That's going to be next week. We will sort that for next week in honour of Taki. But if Taki is watching this today, I'm really sorry, mate, and my heart does go out to you. But hopefully today's a good race, and you've got a good race to watch along with us today then. 16 minutes of qualifying on the clock, and we have 19 drivers joining us on the grid. Let's get the stuff up so you can actually see what we're looking at. We have the Las Vegas Street Circuit then. In my opinion, quite a boring one, but we will try and get a good race out of it with the 19 drivers on the grid. Vardy already out of the session at the start. I mean, this is absolutely mental, this track. It's full of long straights and not really too many corners at all. Today we have Mundu. I have not seen Mundu before. Mundu in 6, and he is over the first sector line now. And on that outlap, we have no drivers on the flying lap apart from PSP. At the moment, PSP just starting their flying lap now and making their way rounds. Turn 1 here in Las Vegas, and towards turn 2 and 3, PSP and that Williams will be the first driver to put a time on the board this weekend. Down the first straight here in Las Vegas. To the right-hander, very sharp indeed. You've got to get that one right if you want to get a good exit out of that corner. And PSP still on for a decent lap. I mean, it's not too bad as he makes his way towards the end of Sector 1. He's the first driver to put a time on the board this weekend, and we'll see what it will be for PSP as he heads towards the end of Sector 1. PSP goes obviously quickest, not too hard because the first man out there. But now, heading his way down to the left-hand side and onto the Las Vegas Strip then. Here today, this is an absolutely massive long straight. It really is, and I don't even know if I've got enough commentary to fill it as he goes down here, because it is absolutely mental. But he goes to the end of Sector 2 now, and it is a 1 minute 11.1 for the second sector for PSP and that Williams, as he makes his way around one of the final few corners then here today, because to the right now, to the left, and only got one more corner to go here in Las Vegas. PSP down at the final straight and towards the end here. Final corner up next to the left and across the line for PSP. It is a 1:33.4 for the first time of the weekend here today. 13 minutes of qualifying left on the clock, and we've still got a lot of drivers out there on the flying laps. There's an Aston Martin coming across now. Thomas sweeping left-hander now across the line. Thomas, can he go quicker? No, he can't. 1 minute 35.0. Then Harry across the line to take provisional pole then here in Las Vegas. 1 minute 32.2. That came out of nowhere and stole that away from PSP. We do like to see things like that. There's a Red Bull, Vazarakis, who is actually not on a lap at the moment. He's on an out lap. We have Owen out there as well. Here's Owen on a flying lap. Owen round the sweeping left-hander he goes. Owen puts on a P3, 1 minute 34.2. His teammate Thomas, 1 minute 35 flat on that lap around. Mundu to P3 just there in the Red Bull, then goes off for the track at the end. And he will spin himself back around, get himself back on. There is, you got the Amigo across the line, and Amigo will be starting their flying lap just now. It's Azarakis now also on a flying lap. So is Gandot just behind him, in fact, and he will be picking up a beautiful slipstream from the backside of Azarakis then as they make their way down towards the end of the first sector here in Las Vegas. Gandot will head across that now, and he will put on a... What time will it be? Is he already crossed it? Yes, he has. Well, I don't even know what about. It was way far, but it's Gandot and Azarakis then, both of them trundling down towards the end of the Las Vegas strip here today, and down towards the end of Sector 2. It's Azarakis first, 1 minute 11.2. Then it's Gandot with the 1 minute 12.6. You can clearly see that Azarakis is quicker on this lap around. As now to the left, then to the right, and one more corner to go then here in Las Vegas on this particular lap. Azarakis on the final straights here today, round the final corner. It's Azarakis in that Red Bull here in Las Vegas. What can it be? It's a 1 minute 33.6 P4, just in front of his teammate Amigo, another driver heading towards the line, and only one more corner to go for him too. Amigo towards the final corner here in Las Vegas. Down for American, put on the board just behind his teammate then, 1 minute 32.9 is Harry Flappy, then Amigo 1, 2 and 3. That is what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Someone else coming up there is Mr. Ash Barker then to P3. Is a rapid driver and manages to put on a P3 time out here in Las Vegas so far. That is not too bad indeed from you. Hulu to P5 after just finishing up that lap, and we might have other laps going on around. Is that Corey? Corey's on the lap, hitting the wall on the exit there. We have Easy as well, who apparently go quickest in the first sector. We'll have to see how true that is to life then, as he makes his way towards the Las Vegas strip now to the left and slight to the right there, and it is Easy onto the Las Vegas street circuit strip, and foot to the floor down here now then, absolutely pelting it in that car, giving it everything in that Ferrari. The rear wing wide open as he heads across the end of sector 2, and he can put on the board a 1 minute 11.3, apparently the quickest as well. It might be a good lap for Easy then, as he makes his way around the final few corners here in Las Vegas. Penultimate corner just flies past him, and now towards the final corner here in Las Vegas, a sweeping left-hander. He's got to get it perfect, and he masses that one. Then it's Easy across the line. Easy to P8, 1 minute 33.6. Pretty sure someone's just gone up there. Have I just missed it? Oh, I'm not sure. I just saw that. I think Corey went up there a little bit. We have Venom out on a flying lap. Rooster on a flying lap as well. Is Venom ahead of him? Yes, he is. And with 9 minutes of qualifying to go, it is Venom on the Las Vegas strip now, and we'll see where he can put himself on this flying lap. Absolutely pushing that Haas then to the limits as he heads towards the end of Sector 2. Venom with a 1 minute 23.5. And now it's his turn to go around the final few corners and onto the final straight here in Las Vegas. Venom with a 1 minute 46.6. That is not too great at all. Rooster across the line. Rooster to P9 then with a 1 minute 33.6 even, and he goes into the wall at the end of the straight. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but he went straight into the barriers. And Rooster, Vardy, both out of qualifying. Then we have only a few minutes to go. I cannot see now because the yellow flags have just conveniently come out as soon as I was about to say it. So that is alright, but we have Ash on a lap. I think we do have Ash on a lap. Is Ash coming around the final corner? Yes, he is. Mr. Ash Barker then. Can he go quicker this time around? Ash Barker with provisional pole position then here in Las Vegas. The 28 number on that car bought him some good luck, and He don't even need good luck, this guy. He is absolutely rapid and takes provisional pole away from Harry. Flappy third now, Amigo fourth. Everybody moves down one position because Ash Barker takes provisional pole here in Las Vegas. Venom, 9.7 second improvement as he goes quickest apparently in the middle sector as well. Will this be a good lap for Venom as he makes his way towards the last straight even here in Las Vegas and towards the final corner? Venom across the line here in qualifying. It is a improvement by 11.7 seconds, but he's still P13, 1 minute 34.9. He does not move out of that position then. Luigi in the Ferrari onto the Las Vegas Strip. Gandot, also another driver out there as well. And as we were just talking about, who was it? Luigi. Luigi is up ahead and has got an Alpine ahead of him too. Luigi will make his way towards the final corner. Luigi across the line here in qualifying. Luigi 2P4 then in that Ferrari. That is a lovely, lovely time for this weekend. It is Easy who will be going into the pit lane just now. Owen with a 4/10th improvement on the previous lap. That is what he wanted to do. Gandot out there as well, and Vaughansy. Let's see where Vaughansy can put themselves then as they head across the first sector line. In the next few moments' time, we will take a look at that one when we can. As to the left now. And just down ahead of him now is the end of Sector 1. He will conclude that sector just now, and that sector will come to a 46 flat for Vaughansy. Tenth improvement for Hulu. And he clearly did not take that one lightly then from Luigi, his teammate who got himself ahead of him on his banker lap, and Hulu goes back around, takes P3, 1 minute 32.4, and he goes 2/10 off second position there, so not too bad of an effort at all. Azarakis out there on a lap, and him towards the end of the lap then here in Las Vegas, and it's the Azarakis in the Red Bull, who you can see is pushing that car to the limits, to the edges of the walls here on this street circuit, the brand new street circuit then here in America. Azarakis to P7 then, it's a 6/10th improvement. Not too bad at all. Is Mundy on a lap? Mundy is on a lap and improving by 4. Did he improve by 4/10? I think he did. Corey is improving by 6/10 of a second. He is currently positioned P13 in that Williams. It's the 1 minute 33.8, and he now edges his way towards the line. Corey Clover, it is a 7/10 improvement and makes his way up to P8 above his teammate PSP. That is what he wanted indeed. Mundy is down. We have 3 minutes of qualifying left, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes on the clock. And soon, pretty soon, or maybe now, this is where the drivers decide to come out of the pit lane, get their out laps around, and get their fast lap done and dusted before that time runs out, because they want to try and get the edge on the teammates around them the best they can, and we'll see what drivers can do that the best to the best of their ability. It is Dan with a 1/10th improvement as he makes his way down the Las Vegas Strip. Now he gets to the DRS even. DRS, the slipstream from 2 cars going down the strip, and he's already got enough speed going down this such long road. And now towards the final few corners here in Las Vegas, to the left, then to the right, and to the left once more. He's got one more left-hander to go then as he has got a car just up ahead of him. Maybe he can get a cheeky slipstream off the backside of him. Is he going into pit lane? No, never mind, because Dan goes in the pit lane as well. Now Corey is one who is making his way towards the end of this lap, and he goes into the pit lane as well. 1 minute 33.1 is his fastest time, and if he goes into the pit lane now, he will not be coming out once more. Easy with a 1/10 improvement. How easy will this lap be for him then? Because he making his way down the Las Vegas strip now. Is going to cross the second sector line. Easy with a nearly 4/10 improvement. It's quickest in the middle sector. That is what he wants to see. That is what he wants to hear then. For Easy. Easy to the right, then to the left, and to the left once more once he heads down here. Nearly the end of this lap then. Here in Las Vegas, this is the lap of the weekend for Easy. He will not get another chance at this one in qualifying. To the left, can he improve from an 11? Yes, he can. To P9, it's a 4/10 improvement. That is what he was looking for, and he will take that. He will take that with open arms then. Here in qualifying, we can have Harry, Flappy, Amigo, Easy obviously going into the pit lane after this, and Owen as well. All on laps, and Owen seems to be improving as well. We will go to the drivers who are closest to line. Flappy retires. Harry now towards the final corner. Harry to the left. Harry crossed the line. It is a not even an improvement just there, sadly. Amigo is clearly warming them tyres up to go around once more after this one, so we will just wait on that one. Easy's improving by 4/10, but he, oh no, never mind, sorry, that was the previous lap. He's also invalidated that one, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. PSP towards the final corner, now he's got 6/10 improvement. PSP in the Williams across the line, it's a 5/10 improvement to P5 at the end. Overtakes his teammate Corey, who's out of the session now. You cannot do anything about that one. As Owen, now is Owen going to cross the line and go quicker on this lap? He's bottom now, going down the straight there. He's absolutely flying. Then you've got Thomas retiring from the session at the end. That is the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that didn't reach the line in time will now be out, and Owen is going to go into the pit lane at the very end and knows that he cannot improve anymore. Venom is up by 9/10, and will he continue on this lap here today? He seems to be doing not too bad. Oh, sorry, that was the previous lap. I don't even know what I'm about. I'm completely waffling right now. Let's have a look. PSP, he improved by 5/10. That is a lovely lap that we just witnessed. Hulu also improved by 7/10 of a second there, and also improving once again 2.5 on this lap. He's quickest in the first sector, and this is the lap of the weekend. You hear about the laps of the weekend, but this is the lap of the weekend. Currently sitting in P3 then. The clock has ticked down. Most of them are on the laps. Harry crosses the line. Harry cannot do anything about that one, and Harry sticks in P2, so even better for Hulu as he makes his way towards the end of Sector 2. He goes 4/10 quicker and is not quickest out of the lot this time around, though. The lap of the weekend. It's got a ring to it then, Hulu, and I guess provisional pole's got more of a ring to it for this Ferrari driver. Can that dream become a reality for Hulu across the line here in Las Vegas? Yes, it can. Hulu takes provisional pole at the very end. It's a 1 minute 32 flat, 1/10 quicker than Ash, and that was the lap he was looking for all weekend long. Ash into the pit lane, can't do anything about that one. Venom can't do anything about that one either because he is 20 seconds down. And ladies and gentlemen, Hulu in the Ferrari is your pole sitter here in Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, then finish the results for Las Vegas qualifying session. Hulu at the very end takes provisional pole then from Ash, from Harry. It's the American, the British, and the other Brit then. P1, 2, and 3. Hulu, Ash, Harry. It is Amigo 4, Flappy Dragon 5th, PSP 6th, Luigi 7, Azarakis 8 years, Corey 9, and Easy to round off the top 10. Moving down the grid order, it is Dan, Rooster, Mundo in P13, Owen 14, Venom 15, Gandot 16, Thomas 17, Vaughandy 18, and Vardy to round off the grid at the back in P19. Next up, the Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the formation lap, and look at this in Las Vegas. All the drivers starting on an angle at this track at the back, and now we have the formation lap underway. Possible race strategies up on the screen there. We have 25 laps ahead of us because it is not as many as normal because obviously Las Vegas is a longer street circuit, longer track, and we have 19 drivers to put on a brilliant show. Hopefully it's going to be a good one going into the first lap. Ladies and gentlemen, final few drivers joining up on the back of the grid. On the bend here in Las Vegas. This is it. Round 9. Here in Las Vegas, round 9 for GFR. We are back after the break for Christmas and New Year, and round 9 is about to get underway here in Las Vegas. The lights go out and it's lights out, and away we go there for Hulu, the Ferrari, who leads them away up ahead. He's got an absolutely brilliant start. He masters that one. Then he gets away brilliantly from Harry, then from Ash, who is scrapping away already. Ash down the inside, and he's got the start mastered from Harry. He gets up and ahead past that Alpine on lap 1 through the first few turns, and it's Hulu, Ash, Harry now. The lead is already... Sorry, the second place has already changed then between them two. It's Amigo and Flappy as well. Them two having a scrap. Is there any scrap going on down here? Yes, there is. There's the Mercedes trying to get down the inside anymore. Yes, there is. You've got the Red Bull trying to make a move down the inside of the other Red Bull then. Hitting the Haas, and now nearly going in. You see in the background, you've got the two Aston Martins. Yeah, we've got the Aston Martin of Owen that went right off the track at the start there. We've still got all this battling going on up ahead though. Look at this. This is brilliant. We have the two Red Bulls, Azarakis and Mundu. At the moment, these two are going to be going at it for such a long while. If it stays like this, it's going to be brilliant. Up ahead, there's still more going on. Then we have Hulu, who is pulling away. Not as good as we'd like him to do. He's got half a second between him and Ash is absolutely rapid, so do not underestimate this man. Mr. World Champion out there on track, and we'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do indeed. Down the main straight. Down the second straight. Then we have Flappy and Amigo going side by side. It is Flappy who just gets up and ahead past Amigo there. You see the Ferrari in the background as well of Luigi trying to make those positions, trying to make a statement. Then as he goes down the inside nearly of the Alfa Romeo, but does not manage to do it just there. Harry a bit iffy on the exit. That was not good for him at all. Just down here we have more moves going on between the Haas and the Williams of Corey Clover and Venom. Woo! That was very, very nearly a crash here today, but luckily there was not one. Hulu goes quickest out there at the moment, and still the battles continue out there on track on lap 2 out of 25. It is PSP putting the pressure on Easy then. He's going to put that car down the inside. PSP cannot do anything about that one and has to back off just a little bit. Corey nearly hits the wall on the exit of that corner as well. Can PSP make his way back up there to the backside of Easy? He was right on the backside just there, and he breaks later, and he's just getting himself back up there, but we'll see if he can keep himself up there where he belongs. Side by side between Corey and Venom. Who holds this out the longest? Venom on the inside, Corey on the outside. Who can stay in? It is the Red Bull just there, and then he goes into the wall as well. He's now in danger from Corey and Venom. Corey now charging down the inside. The Haas is trying to get through past the Red Bull as well. Now down towards the Las Vegas Strip and Venom. The battle was between Venom and Corey. Now it's between Venom and Mundu. And that battle is done and dusted because Venom gets through straight away. And now Corey is on the backside of the Red Bull. The Red Bull's on the backside of the Haas. Can the Red Bull get the revenge? Can the Red Bull get back through past the Haas? He might just be able to. Here comes Corey. If the gap was in the middle, he would have gone for it. Can he go to the outside, the inside even? Corey's trying his best. Corey's got the speed on these drivers. It is the Williams of Corey. Can he get the double overtake? He goes down the inside of one. He goes down the inside of the other. And he gets a double overtake done just now. Can he get past the Haas now? The Haas are trying to push him. Haas with a better exit through there. Mr. Ash Barker goes quickest. Then goes Harry. It's still Hulu leading, but now Venom gets double overtaken. It's Corey up ahead as Mundu goes into the pit lane. Then safety car comes out, and jeez, that was a chaotic start, to say the least, but we do love a bit of chaotic racing action, ladies and gentlemen. That was brilliant for the start. Safety car is out. Gandot is one of the drivers is out as well. And we are on lap 3 out of 25, ladies and gentlemen. So we do have the safety car. We're still on lap 3 out of 25. Coming round to start lap 4 out of 25. And ladies and gentlemen, most of the pack have already caught themselves up. That is how long these laps go on for. That is mostly due to all the straights that are on here on this track. But, I mean, the main straight is probably the shortest straight out of the lot. But it is what it is. Azarakis with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And on lap 4, I've got... I don't know actually. Maybe go this lap, maybe go next lap. It's a draw between the two. But we'll see what happens before then. We have lost one driver, that is Gandalf. We have 18 left. It is Hulu, Ash, Harry, and the top 3 did change around because Harry and Ash had that bit of a battle and did have that scrap. And in the end, the better man won, and Ash Barker up to P2 in the moment under safety car conditions, and we'll see what happens after that. Flappy and Amigo, they're both Alfa Romeo boys, coming 4 and 5 as a pair. And is this where we see the safety car coming in? We don't know yet. Safety car should be coming in next lap around then. Here in Las Vegas, lap 4 out of 25. Going on to lap 5 now. We have 20 laps remaining. 20 laps to go. And safety car still out. I am to believe that safety car should be coming in at the end of this lap round. And after that, we will get some, hopefully, brilliant racing action like we have been receiving. And just to let you know, I've just remembered, for next race, we should be back on the GFR Twitch channel, so I'm sure you'll all be glad to hear that, because you'll actually know where to go to watch it. So that'll be good to be back on there, and I think GFR have a YouTube as well. So if they don't, we should make one for that, but if not, the races will be uploaded to my YouTube anyway. So that'll be very fun, and GFR, the stream will be on the GFR Twitch for next weekend. But ladies and gentlemen, safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap around, and now finally, as the safety car soon decides to speed off in the distance, it does now, and will go into the pit lane as we speak. The other red car of Hulu is leading the pack. His teammate down in P6, and hopefully his teammate can make his way up towards his teammate, but it is Hulu who will be leading them away. When will he decide to pounce? He decides to pounce now, and what a brilliant jump. He just got an Ash. Ash trying to make his way back up, but he could not predict him enough. And now, round into turn one, we are racing once again here in Las Vegas. Is there any moves going on at the back? Yes, there is, side by side now between the Ferrari of Dan and Luigi. It is Luigi trying to get through, but the Mercedes just flies past around the outside. Absolutely nothing for him. Earlier on, we saw Hulu starting to pull away from Ash just a little bit by bit. The safety car came out. Now what we are seeing is Ash actually being fairly close to the backside of Hulu. How long will that stay for, though? This is going to be really intriguing to watch. Let's keep watching this one and see what we can get out of it then. Lap 6 out of 25, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ash Barker on the backside of Hulu. Hulu leading then. All the drivers driving in a orderly single file fashion at the moment. Not really anything going on. No, there's something going on there with the Alpine. Nearly hits the wall. But apart from that, not really too much going on. Then we have one car trying to go down the inside there. It was close. This is a move in the making. Corey on the outside of Rooster. Corey flying around the outside. So does the Red Bull of Mundu. It's two simultaneous moves going on here. Can the Red Bull get through as well past all of them? Can it be a four-car overtake? Mundu trying his best, but he cannot get past the Williams just there. That would have been brilliant, but he couldn't do it just in time. And going around to start lap 7 out of 25 now, ladies and gentlemen. Mundu on the backside of Corey is going to try and claim what he was trying to get in the first place. Then up ahead, it is Dan, then it is Amigo, and let's see what we get out of this one. There's moves going on behind as well that I can see. I think someone went round, but it's down on the backside of Amigo. Amigo not really on the backside of Flappy because he's dropped back, but on the top side of it, we have Hugh and Ash, who are closer than ever at the moment. The gap's 4 tenths now, actually half a second. Clearly, commentator's curse, I'm going to put on that. Loads of moves going on around here, then, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely loads. There's loads going on up here. I can't really see it. It is Mundu and Venom. Harry with a 3 second time penalty just there. And there's a collision there with the AlphaTauri. The Haas gets spun round, hits the wall. Is that another safety car? Yes, it is. And that's 2 safety cars in 7 laps, ladies and gentlemen. So lap 7 out of 25, like I mentioned, and we should probably get racing around lap 9, lap 10, if we are looking at it at this rate. Let's have a look up ahead. It is still Hulu leading. Ash could not get the move done in time, and once again, under safety car conditions, nobody luckily was out of the session this time around, but there was severe damage to the front wing for one of the cars just then. Harry into the pit lane, Flappy into the pit lane. Amigo into the pit lane. It is Easy into the pit lane as well. Who else has gone in? Most of the back drivers have gone in as well. Most of the back of the pack are in the pit lane then. The front runners decided to stay out. Dan finds himself in P3. Luigi P4 now. Then PSP and Corey, the Williams drivers, come as a pair in P5 and 6. Now this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we want to see, because this sort of pairing up is gonna deliver some brilliant racing. We've got the Ferrari up ahead, who's got his other teammate Ferrari forming the sandwich around the Mercedes boys. Then we have the two Williams that accompany that on the outside. Just down here we have the Alfa Romeo pair as well. Hopefully we get some brilliant racing going into the race restart, ladies and gentlemen, because at the moment it is looking to be brilliant. Lap 9 out of 25, ladies and gentlemen. 25 laps that we have in today's Grand Prix. We've completed 9, and I say we'll probably get racing on the 10th lap today, and I probably did call that. Honestly, I'm too good. But we should get racing on this next lap coming round. Now, this should be where we find out in the next few moments' time. If safety car's coming in, it should say in the next few moments' time. Lap 9 out of 25, going on to lap 20. Lap 20? Lap 10 even. On this one, and now safety car coming in at the end of this lap. How good am I? How good am I indeed? As now, safety car will fly ahead in the distance, and the remaining 18 drivers will get ready to go racing once again. They're going to be all on the balls of their feet at the moment, getting absolutely revved up and ready, and they're all hungry to go racing again. Hulu will be leading them away. Hulu has got the Mercedes pair behind him, and he absolutely gets that one done perfectly executed for Hulu at the very start at the moment. The Mercedes of Dan is going to do it, and the inside of his teammate, then he ruins it. He goes into the wall. Is Dan into the wall once again? Then there's the Aston Martin as well. Venom's out of the session. It's carnage. It is absolute carnage at the start then, as one of the Hasses is out. Is that a safety car once again? That is absolutely mental. And safety car's out once again, ladies and gentlemen. We have yet again with the safety car on lap 10 out of 25. When are we going to get any racing laps, ladies and gentlemen? Hulu with the drive-through penalty. And that was absolute carnage, boys. That was carnage at the start. So we are on lap 11 out of 25. I feel like a broken record saying this over and over again, but now lap 11, and we are just about nearing halfway into this race. Finally, halfway, and we haven't really had that much racing because we've had most of the Grand Prix, nearly half of the Grand Prix under safety car conditions. Which is not what we wanted at all, but we have lost Thomas, Venom, Gandot. We have 16 drivers left. It is now Corey leading from PSP, Amigo, Harry, Easy, Hulu, Ash, Vardy, Vaughansy, Luigi, Owen, Azarakis, Rooster, Dan, Flappy, Mundu, because most of the drivers went into the pit lane, so that's changed up the order just a little bit, but hopefully we can get racing in the next few moments' time. If you are watching and haven't dropped a follow on the Twitch, that would be much appreciated. Because it just would be very much appreciated from me. We're on 60 at the moment, and we'll see if we can get that up a little bit more while we're under the safety car conditions. Lap 12 out of 25, and I say we're probably going to get racing on lap 13 or 14. Going into this one, we are at half race distance pretty much now. Halfway into this 25 lapper. And hopefully we can get racing soon, because I do not like sitting under safety car most of the race. I really don't. I can't really do my job very well. And hopefully they go away soon. I'm just hoping that there's not absolute carnage into turn one, because that's what we've had for most of it. But let's hope that gets cleared up going into the safety car restart soon. I mean, soon we should find out if the safety car will come in at the end of this lap or not. Everybody is back up together, and I am pretty sure it will be going in at the end of this lap, because if we look up at the front of the queue now, it's Corey leading from PSP, and as they head over the end of Sector 2 line and towards the end of the Las Vegas Strip, we should see indeed that the safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap here then. And it should be. There it is, the queue for safety car coming in at the end of this lap. 16 drivers left on the grid. 16 drivers to put on a brilliant last 12 laps of racing here in Las Vegas. It is Corey leading from PSP. Then comes Amigo, then comes Harry. Easy comes 5th, and Hulu to 6th. As Corey takes the waiting game, then he goes across the line and starts absolutely brilliant. I think PSP's a ghost, so everybody else is going to fly past him. Amigo already up to P2 there. Is Harry going to try and get through as well? Harry does get through past the P3. Easy's P4 now. Everybody moving up positions because PSP is dropping down at the very start. Corey still leading. Got a 5/10 gap between him and Amigo at the moment. Amigo has got Harry on the backside of him. Can Harry gain up to him? Harry's gaining and gaining. Easy's also gaining on the backside of the Alpine of Harry. Can Easy get through now? We are racing once again, and hopefully we do not get many issues like we have earlier on. Let's get some good racing laps under before we get another safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, down the inside from Easy. That was absolutely brilliant. Forcing his car down the inside of Harry. Then he gets blocked off by him. Harry does manage to get through, but then there's a car on the outside of the Ferrari. of Hulu, who was trying to force his way through as well. Easy just got done over there because two drivers managed to overtake him in the space of about 2 seconds. And now on the back side we have Harry with the 5-second time penalty. We have Dan and Vaughns. They also having a battle as the cars going around in the back. No, there's not, but there might be cars going around in a minute because this is absolute carnage. At the moment, it's Mundu trying to join the track line when the Aston Martin's trying to come back on at the same time. That's slowed them down quite a lot. There's going to be a move going on in the background. There's also going to be a move going on between Vaughnsy and Flappy Dragon. At the moment, can Vaughnsy get through past Flappy? Flappy's already manages to get the lead up ahead, and there's not looking to be a move going on just there. Is Roost again on the backside of Owen? I don't think he is. And down the Las Vegas strip, there's not really anything going on apart from Azarakis and Vardy, which is happening. And now the Mercedes of Dan, who's just got past through Vardy as well. Vardy got overtaken twice there. And Dan now up to P9 and where he wants to be. Hulu into the pit lane. Everybody moves up position. And now it is Amigo and Corey battling it out side by side in turn on lap 14 out of 25. This is what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. It's Amigo in the Alfa Romeo. It's Corey in the Williams then. And these two having an absolutely brilliant battle out here in Las Vegas at the moment. How long will this one stay out for then? There's still 3/10 gap between them, and we'll see if that one continues. Now, move even to the outside from Mundu. Mundu to the inside of the McLaren. Can he get it done? Yes, he can. Can the Alpine get through as well? The Alpine nearly gets hit. Due to that, the Aston Martin of Owen manages to get through as well, and that is not what he wanted at all. The McLaren is trying to get through past the Red Bull. Can he get that done and dusted? No, he cannot. Yes, he can, because the Red Bull goes wide. Rooster puts his car down the inside. The Red Bull gets the better exit down. Here he goes over the first sector line, and that is not really what Rooster wanted there. I thought he was going to get through, but then in the end he never ended up doing so. But up next is the Las Vegas Strip. And let's see if anything happens on there in a few moments' time, because these drivers are making their way down the strip, and Harry's on the backside even of Corey. Corey is in danger of being overtaken here. Then Harry to the outside of the Alpine on the outside of the Williams. Harry to the outside. Harry gets the move done and dusted. He made that one look absolutely well easy, and he's up and ahead. It is Vardy trying to get through past Flappy, but nothing came out of that one just there. And that is it down the Las Vegas Strip. Corey dives into the pit lane. Dan across the line, and everybody moves up one position who was ahead of him. Amiga goes off the track. Harry takes the lead of the Las Vegas Grand Prix then this weekend. We have 10 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 10 laps left here in Las Vegas, and you know what? The racing isn't too bad at the moment. We did have safety cars, but some of this racing might be able to redeem itself for this weekend. So yeah, lap 15 out of 25, ladies and gentlemen. These drivers still battling away. It's a safety car because of damage back again on the... Oh, no. And that is 4. That is 4 here in Las Vegas. Lap 15 out of 25. And that is not what we wanted at all, is it? That it really is not what we wanted. But we got a safety car. The 4th one of today's race. Now it is crucial to see what drivers end up pitting. Let's have a look what happens then. Harry into the pit lane. Ash stays out then as he gains track position. Amigo to P3 then. Amigo into the pit lane even. It is Luigi who stays out for track position. Luigi gets per track position. He's to P2 now. Dan forms a Mercedes sandwich around Luigi. He joins up in P3. Vardy 4. It is Mundy 5th. Owen 6th. Amigo exiting the pit lane soon. Is Hulu takes 7 at the moment. PSP making his way down the straight. PSP overtakes everybody coming out of the pit lane, but not the Haas. And can he overtake the rest of them? There you go. He is out and got that one done and dusted. Very, very well done. He got down the straight just in time and managed to overtake the majority of them coming out of the pit lane. And now, it's the waiting game again, ladies and gentlemen. So, lap 17 out of 25. We have 16 drivers left on the grid, ladies and gentlemen. 16 left out there today, and only one more driver to join up, and hopefully he can get there in time, because then we can get racing, should be, on this lap here. On to lap 18 we will go, and hopefully start racing once again. On lap 18, we will have 7 laps to go of the Grand Prix, but that will not go by as quick as you may seem, because obviously the laps around here are a lot longer than you think. It is lap 17, and now we do find out, took the words straight out my mouth, we find out that the safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap. Finally, we get racing once again. We've had 4 safety cars in the space of 17 laps. And now, finally, we get a few more laps of racing action, hopefully, if they keep it clean enough. This time around, it is a Mercedes of Ash Barker that would lead them away. He's normally been in second at the safety car restarts. Now he's got the privilege of being up and ahead to start this Grand Prix up and again. And he gets going very, very early. Mr. Ash Barker got away very early there indeed, and now flying towards turn 1. And that is an absolutely brilliant start. That is how you should restart Grand Prix. Ash absolutely mastered that one. Absolutely brilliant. And it's now Luigi second. It is Dan third and Vardy 4, nothing really going on apart from this. At the moment, it is Amigo just went around the outside of Owen and managed to get himself up and ahead to P6. Now, this is where we might see a crash again, because everybody is still so bunched up. Sterling, any battle going on here? Yes, there is. Or has the internet gone out, or have I just what's going on here then? I will briefly get myself back in. That is completely my bad. I'm really sorry about that, but we will be back in the lobby soon. I am requesting to join again, but obviously, as they're racing, it's probably not going to be the easiest thing for them to do. So this is a really convenient situation, isn't it? Brilliant. Having to restart my game now, but it's alright. I'm gonna try and join back now to resume commentary for you, ladies and gentlemen. What is wrong with this then? I can only apologise about this, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know what is going on. I will request to join once more. I'm hoping it's going to work. I really am, because if not, I don't think I can do the rest of it. Mr. Ash Barker, the amazing guy that will send me an invite and hopefully can get me in the game for the final time today. Can we get in? Come on. It's not letting me in. Right, I cannot get back in, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea why. I can only apologise. And because of that, I'm going to have to end this one short. But I should be back next week, and hopefully it is better than this. You're probably going to miss the last 5 laps of the race there. And I can only apologise. But thank you very much for joining, and I will be back with you next week.